It's the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast, so just grab a glass, finger licking entertainment you don't wanna pass. Hosted by RobHollywood and Jay, do the groove, the dynamic too. It's barbershop talk, you know it's chopped and screwed. Eating chicken, sipping whiskey, conversing like a frisbee. Back and forth, I want two pieces, make sure it's crisp. That dark liquor gon' leave you tipsy. We just talking like we hanging out. Now crew, is you with me? Tune in, find out what we talking about. Uploading all of the info, you get in the lowdown like kinfolk. It's like a backyard barbecue, no host board like we playing cards. Sports, entertainment, everyday news, you know what I'm saying? It's the hottest show on earth, you know I ain't even playing. Yeah, it's the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast show. Let's roll.
What up, world? This your man, RobHollywood.
And your boy, Jay Do the Groove.
And it's the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast.
Chicken and Whiskey Podcast.
Coming back with your funky ass.
Episode number 35.
35. Back from the Lion's Den. If you don't know, now you know. We're here live in the studio. Jay Do is in the city. What's up, my dog?
Man, what's good with you, Hollywood?
Oh, man, we got to do what the fuck we do. But before we do what we do, let's go ahead and drink a shot. I got my shot, you got your shot over there.
I got my shot.
So let's take our opening shots before we sing to the motherfucking sponsors, man. Pay some bills around this motherfucker. Holler at our people that, you know what I'm saying, sponsor the show and then fuck with us. So let's do what we do, man. Up to it.
Down to it.
Fuck those.
We don't do it.
We do it.
Because we used to it.
Let's drink, motherfucker. Let's drink.
Are you having an upcoming birthday party, wedding, anniversary, or any private events? Have you considered a mobile premium cigar and wine catering company to help host your event? Contact us at the Lounge on the Ave, catering events in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Visit our website at loungeontheave.biz or give us a call at 214-734-9468. Let us know you heard about it on the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast show.
So, Jay Do, what's up, my dog? Welcome back to the city.
What's good, dog, man? It feels good to be back in the Triple D.
Back in the Lion Den.
Man, had to drive up, man. If y'all don't know, man, y'all know I done relocated to the H, but I had to get it back up to the D.
So we can get here live from the Lion Den for your funky ass,
yeah,
man.
So, yeah, dog, I've been getting it.
Oh, man. You know, it's all good. It's all good.
No, man, I'm on some real militant shit right now.
This is how you feeling tonight?
Yeah, dog, that shot was awesome.
It sure was, man. Y'all try that shit out, man. Jack Select barrel, single barrel, whatever the fuck it is. Y'all try that shit out, man. This motherfucker. Go ahead and pour another one. Yeah, go ahead and pour another one, man. Let's talk about Quap Cares, man. Before we get started into the bullshit. Hey, man, take my shot. Go ahead.
Go ahead and tell them about
Quap Cares. We got what's coming up is by the time you hear this, we'll probably be there on this Tuesday. We'll be passing out our school supplies at Boudet Store Elementary down in Oak Cliff. We did a school supply drive and uniforms and things.
Here you go,
we're gonna drop them off. Appreciate that, my brother. We're gonna drop them off over at the school. You know what I'm saying? Just doing more shit in the community and doing what we do because Quap Care love the kids. Love the community, and love the homeless, and taking care of our people. That's what we do, man. So,
Chicken and Whiskey Podcast cares.
So if you don't know, that's what it means, man. So what you been up to, man?
Dog, I've been grinding, dog. I've been working, you know how I do.
Niggas love grinding, don't
they? Yeah. I mean, it pays the bills, dog. But like, here's the thing, though. Like, you know, we just big up Quap Cares, you know, we trying to do our thing in the community. We try to, you know, of course we entertain, we do our thing, we try to bring y'all some laughs, try to lighten your day up a little bit when we get in the shits. But we do have a purpose behind what we do, man. Quap Cares is something that we really take to heart. We trying to give back to the community that gives to us. And but with that being said, it brings up a whole lot of other emotions in me, dog.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, dog, which I ain't gonna get all the way into just yet. But I just want to say, man,
get into it tonight.
Yeah, dog, man, like we gotta do better, dog.
Yeah, as people, man, we all gotta do better, man. We bullshit.
Like real shit, dog. All right, here we go. Why do you think our streams and ratings go up when we talk about bullshit, but when we talk about real shit, niggas don't want to hear it?
It's more about clickbait and shit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't want to hear shit unless you're talking about bullshit. Yeah, that's what we do as a culture, man. Our culture is just fucked up.
So we a bullshit culture.
Yeah, we bullshit. Man.
I'm glad you said that.
We entertain a lot as a culture, but this shit is not serious. Like,
so we're
not making no. Might as well be a fucking circus. This is a circus going on, my brother.
Right. So we clowns.
Pretty much.
All right. Cool. So I have a question for you.
What you got?
All right. So here's the question. Name me a prevalent cultural stereotype that's not about your culture. I'm gonna say it again.
Say it again for me, man.
A cultural stereotype.
You went like deep straight into the show.
Yeah,
I'm warm us up, man.
Yeah, I'm all the way in it.
Right,
nah, we ain't in it yet. We gonna circle back to it.
No, I want to go ahead. Let's go.
But the question is, name me a cultural stereotype that has nothing to do with your culture.
Cultural stereotype. Can we talk about brown people? As far as like Mexicans?
It's cultural stereotype. That's not your culture.
Well, we put the word stereotype around that changes what you're talking about. But I would say
anything good, bad, indifferent, true, false, whatever. The last one.
Chinese people love math.
Okay, Chinese people love math.
Is that Alexa? That was Alexa.
Yo, Alexa's listening.
Maybe she thought I said Alexa. I said Chinese people.
Damn. Alexa do be listening.
Alright, there you go. Come on.
Alright, so, okay. We can leave it right there. We'll circle back to it. Chinese people love math. I gotta leave them in suspense about what the fuck I'm talking about.
So you don't want to talk about it right now?
No, we gonna circle back to it.
Okay. So,
now, what's been going on with you?
That was kind of weird. That's okay. What I've been up to, man? What's the day? Valentine's just passed, so I went to the movies the other night, man. And I had something I want to say about it.
You went to the movies by yourself?
No, of course not. Man. Fucking Valentine's, man. What you talking about? Fuck you mean, son? Went to see
you went to
Issa
movies,
Rae. Shit, nigga, my old lady. What the fuck you trying to say, nigga?
I'm just asking.
You on the move with nobody else, man. Fuck these motherfuckers right there. Dog. Okay, this is what I want to talk about.
Friends versus fiancés.
That show was horrible. Dog, let's talk about it, dog. I wanted to apologize. I think I said it on another episode. Maybe I didn't, but it's all good.
Oh no, you definitely did.
Did I say that? What we talking about earlier? Okay. But I want to apologize because I feel like Issa Rae is growing on me.
No, first of all, you need to apologize to me because you talked about my taste
in her.
Yes.
Yeah.
And about a year ago.
About a year. Yeah, about right.
I said Issa Rae is nice. Like, she'll all the way get it.
She used to be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was just a cool chick that had me like. No, she wasn't attractive to me by no means. She was just like a cool chick. She's weird.
You were so wrong about this shit.
I was. This movie here did it for me, man. Like, kind of made me. I ain't gonna say this movie. She just growing on me as a whole, man.
When Hollywood was right, and when Hollywood was wrong.
And I was wrong, but now I'm right now. Issa Rae is fucking attractive.
Awesome.
She's not sexy because she ain't got no booty. Her ass still ain't no bigger. She's still a flat ass.
She doesn't have.
But she's cute the way she carries herself.
Yeah.
That shit is attractive, bro.
She has a great smile.
She does. She has a beautiful smile. She has a beautiful smile. She's not pretty, but it's a beautiful smile.
She's.
That's what's weird about her. That's what's weird about her. Like, she's not attractive.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, dog. You're getting older, dog, and you start.
I don't think I do anything.
I'm about to tell you that.
I'm listening.
Oh, you're starting to appreciate different shit.
Let me let that sink in.
Yeah, that's gonna let that ride for a second. Okay. Let me what they say, let me unpack that statement.
All right.
That's what they say when they're professionals.
I'm listening.
All right, what I mean by that is, yes, of course, we're men.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to appreciate a nice body. That ain't gonna change.
I've been doing that shit since I was 12.
Exactly. Yeah. But now you're getting.
It takes more than that.
You're getting to a point where you realize that, you know what, a nice body ain't all that it's cracked up to be, because like, so you end up, you know, kicking it with a chick. She bad, fine, whatever. She's a dime, all that bullshit. And you realize that within 5 minutes of the conversation that
she's horrible.
Like, you don't want to talk to her motherfucking ass at all.
Like,
so
she has no conversation.
What that brings you to
horrible.
Is all we can do is fuck. That's it.
At some point, it's like, I don't even want to fuck you.
Right. There's nothing else.
Like, if I was in the street like that, I'd be like, bitch, I don't even want to fuck you.
Right.
You're not attractive to me like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because it takes more than that. Like you said,
more than that.
You start to learn to appreciate shit as you get older.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not saying that. I ain't saying that you. I mean,
like, you can be fine, but you dense and dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't even want to fuck with you.
Right.
Because
like,
you're dumb.
You're a real aloof motherfucker. Like, we can't talk about the Democratic debate that just happened the other day, because you don't watch that shit. All you watch is Love and Hip Hop.
That brings me to, I don't really want to fuck with them like that.
Not at all.
I'm not attracted to that shit. That's how Issa Rae has began to grow on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I don't care. I don't care how a chick looks. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting at that point now. Like, I mean, you might be fine and all, but I'm not about to fuck up no shit I got going on or nothing like that. Like, yeah, you cute to look at, but you might be dumb.
Yeah.
That shit will throw it all the way off.
Nah, here's the thing. I still gotta be attracted to you.
Yeah.
But with that being said, like, you gotta have a personality.
Something.
You gotta keep me in. I don't want to say it because that sounds real self-centered, but it's the truth. Like, you gotta keep me interested. And it can't just be because of your body, because, I mean, chicks buy bodies every day now.
Every day. You can buy that shit on the
Speaking
corner.
of. Speaking of.
Okay.
When is the last time you paid attention to a motherfucking eyelashes?
I don't know how the hell you got there from there, but never.
Why the fuck have eyelashes become a thing?
Cause bitches, they be on the internet too much, man. Our culture is just fucked up, man. We be focused on the wrong shit.
Back to the theme of the show, we gotta do better. Because I'm telling you right now, dog,
our culture is fucked.
Dog, there's no way in hell these females are doing this eyelash shit for us.
I think eyelashes are one of those things that they don't even realize that they're not doing that shit for us. Like, why are you doing that? I mean, maybe they're doing it for themselves.
But for what?
They're doing it for their friends. They're doing it for likes and shit. Dude, that's what's wrong with our culture. Like, our culture is doing a lot of shit for the like. Our culture is fucked. Our culture is not in a good place. Is that safe to say? But now we're doing a lot of good things. A lot of people are creating businesses. A lot of us are creating whatever type of business it may be.
But we don't fuck with our own businesses.
That's very true.
Man, see, we delved way too into this early on.
I just said it's wrong with it.
No, so the eyelash thing has really been bothering me lately.
Why? Is it because of the cost of them?
No. It's not even that. There's no point in it. There's literally no point in putting fake eyelashes on.
I think women think that we pay way more attention than we do.
But, you know, every single chick will always say that they ain't doing it for a man.
But they out here just thirsting.
But why do it?
Is eyelashes, when you take everything that a woman does, is eyelashes that one thing that should be on the bottom of the list, and that they really don't even really need at all?
All right, so
well, you need some kind of. Now, if your eyelashes are bald, then you need some shit.
No. Don't even go there. Don't give them a way out on this shit, dog.
Yeah.
No, don't. Because I'm telling you right now, dog, you've never paid attention to a bitch eyelashes.
I have never.
You don't know if she have them or not.
You're right.
So here's my thing.
Unless you wear them all the time, that's fake. Then when you take them off, now you look dead, so you put your shit back on. You see my point?
No.
Them women, these stop focusing so much on eyelashes.
So, all right, here's my thing. All right, I'm gonna hit it from a different angle.
Okay.
All right, so you have chicks that wear weave, right? Which I think, like, it's 2020. Stop fucking wearing weave. But whatever.
Weave is okay. Eyelashes can chill.
But I understand weave because there were so many guys, so many of us was like, we don't want to date a bald head chick. That was the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, dudes really wanted the wavy hair, the wavy hair.
But I think some of them wear wigs and tracks and weave and shit just to switch their look up without having to worry about growing their hair out and cutting their hair.
I can respect
that.
I respect it. Whatever. I think it's stupid, but whatever. I mean, I know I'm on some. No, fuck that. I'm in the majority now. I think most guys nowadays would rather a chick with natural hair.
I wouldn't agree with that.
Okay. You rather a chick with weave?
I'm not saying me. I'm saying that most guys, like as a percentage as a whole, I would say that most guys want to see a female that takes time to get herself together. And when I say that, I'm not saying that a chick with natural hair does not do that. But what I'm saying is that a chick with longer hair could be more attractive to guys, especially guys in our era, because that's the way we were raised on in that era.
I call bullshit.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm just saying, dog, like, and maybe, is it an age thing? No, it ain't even an age thing. Most dudes, I'm saying, fuck that. Most dudes I would say most dudes don't want a chick with weave.
I wouldn't agree with that because the natural thing is not really in like that though, dog. It's not in like you're saying it's in, dog.
I think it's in.
I don't think it's in at all because when these chicks start cutting their hair and shit, niggas don't like that shit. That shit's not cute.
No, that shit fly.
To you, but to the average nigga, no, and niggas not really like fucking with that shit. Niggas be like, man, why did this girl just cut? Have you seen this chick? You see how she cut her hair off? Most niggas.
No, I've never had that conversation.
No, I guarantee you, more niggas are not on that bald head shit. Some niggas think that shit is sexy. I think that shit is sexy.
That shit fly.
You think that shit is fly, but I think the average nigga is not fucking with a natural hair chick. That's the same way. I don't think the average chick is fucking with a nigga with locks.
No.
I don't think that's the end thing.
No.
You're saying the end thing is locks?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's the end thing, but I would I would not say that a chick not gonna fuck with a nigga because he got locks.
I'm not saying that a nigga would not fuck with a chick that has a bald ass head. But I'm also saying that it's more niggas out there that would prefer longer hair. Because that's what nigga, you was raised on long hair, light skin, and fucking Nikes.
Yeah, I
not
don't think
Adidas,
that's in anymore,
short hair, and fucking.
That ain't in no more, dog.
I don't. What's not in?
Like long hair, light skin.
I'm not saying. I don't think that short hair is all the way in like that. It's kind of like being woke or supporting your blackness.
Yeah.
It is cool to us. That shit is fly to us. It's live to us. It's out to us. But I don't think that the average nigga is seeing a chick that's really about being a queen and saying, damn, that shit is attractive. I could be with her.
Okay, so here's my point. You see how we just had a little 2-minute debate about if dudes like chicks with natural hair or weave. Mm-hmm. Therefore, I can understand a female making sure that she's always taking care of her hair.
Whichever way she decides to do.
Whichever way she decides to
But the lashes is not worth us even talking about.
We're not even gonna debate that shit.
I don't, because that shit is fucking ragged. We don't care.
Like, we don't fucking care.
It's other shit we're concerned about before we get to your lashes.
Yes. Way more. I'm never getting to your lashes.
So
that's my point.
Fuck your eyelashes.
My point is, I am never getting to your eyelashes.
It'll never get there.
No, did you know that motherfuckers are getting lice in their eyelashes? Like the fucking ones, the eyelashes that they glue on, like the individual. Dog, like I researched this shit because I wanted to know.
You was looking up eyelashes, dog. You sound really concerned about the eyelashes.
No, because the shit is like driving me right now. Because I'm like, you know why? I'm gonna tell you
why. What is your issue with eyelashes tonight, man?
Because I deal with the youngsters.
Okay.
You know.
Are you seeing like outrageous eyelashes?
Outrageous eyelashes walking up and down the halls, dog.
I'm a little hurt about the eyelashes.
Like, is bothering me, man. Like, they look like they got fucking caterpillars on their eyes, man. Like, dog, fucking every time you blink, my fucking papers fly off my desk and shit. Like, these bitches are fucking retarded.
I mean, should be bitches young.
Man, they fucking thoughts and training.
Thoughts and training.
Like, that shit. That shit bothers me, my dude.
Man, but yeah, I feel you. Eyelashes is way overrated. You got chicks out here making companies and shit off eyelashes and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dog.
But that shouldn't be an entrepreneurial thing to make eyelashes because niggas really don't care. But they, like I said, they art this again. I want to go back to what I was about to say. This is where our culture is going downhill, I think, because we're too worried about fucking eyelashes and shit. It's not even worth a fucking conversation. We're talking about eyelashes on the podcast.
Exactly.
Fuck these eyelashes. Nobody cares. I don't give a fuck about your eyelashes. I want you to have your head, however you're gonna have your head. I want you to motherfucking woman it. Like, wear that shit. If you want to wear your bald head, wear that motherfucker right. You want to wear your weave, keep your shit tight. I don't give a fuck. Well, whichever way you want to do it, just I want you to have your shit together. But your eyelashes, I really don't give a fuck. If you gonna have your nails painted, have your fucking nails painted. If that's your thing, keep them painted. If that's not, hey, don't worry about it. But your eyelashes, I don't give a fuck.
Oh, what's your feeling on makeup?
Makeup?
Yeah, like
some girls need makeup, some girls don't.
Like the chicks, they really kick that shit on.
I mean, that's just whatever they feel like makes them pretty or whatever. But it's not. It's way. Some chicks need that shit, man. Some chicks need that shit. That's just their thing, man. It's like that's just the same way as some chicks. Maybe their hair is nappy, but they want long hair, and they can't grow long hair. But they look better with long hair.
Wow.
If that's the case, then get you some fucking weave. No, it does not. These bitches is bald, nigga. These bitches is out here bald. These bitches can't grow their shit.
They bald because they keep putting fucking chemicals in.
They don't all understand that, bruh. They don't all understand it. They might have got fucked up by their parents, bruh.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? They shit might have been fucked up as a child and fucked they shit up, so they can't grow no fucking.
Putting a perm.
They can't grow no baby hair. That's what I'm saying. Like they may not be able to grow no bangs and shit or whatever they call that shit.
But the thing
baby
is,
hair.
Now you start fucking wearing weaves, and the weaves start pulling your shit out and all sorts.
But
of shit.
if you wear your weave right, you'll never have to show that shit. I know, that's what's crazy. I know chicks that I've never seen without weave.
Don't you have to let your shit breathe at some point in time?
Hey man, apparently not, or they don't be on the internet because that's our culture. It's built on the internet. So if you don't wear it on the internet, you never wore it.
You know what's something else that's bothering me?
What's that?
I was driving home from work the last week. Like, kids don't play outside no more. Like, now let me back up. They got a couple little kids on my street. They had little basketball goals in their driveway or whatever, and I see them out there, shooting. But like, it ain't no full-on games going on. It's like one kid shooting fucking free throws by itself.
So
when the last time you seen kids riding bikes in the neighborhood?
That's funny. I saw some kids over there playing with some snow they made or some shit the other day, and I was like, "Don't get that shit off my car." I'm that old nigga, I'm an old neighbor, nigga. Now don't you throw that shit on my goddamn car? That's funny. But I was glad to see them outside though. But these kids are fucking spoiled, man. They fucking spoiled.
But I had this conversation with somebody, and they was like, well, they don't want, like, because we were talking about bikes. Because I was like, kids don't ride bikes.
It's not safe.
It's not safe.
It's not safe to ride no bike no more.
So, like.
A kid on a treadmill, nigga. What they call that shit? When you ride a bike and shit, you can train.
Huh?
The shit we can train with the live motherfucker trainer.
Oh, I forgot the name of that shit.
Papillon.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
They need that shit for kids.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
they play Fortnite while they ride a bike.
Right. But what I'm saying though is, like, has the world gotten so fucked up that kids can't ride their bikes anymore?
Yeah.
That's fucked up, dog.
It has. You can't let your kid, bro. You can't. The shit we used to get away with as a kid. They can't get away with that shit. They'll never understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll never understand being able to say, hey, I'm going down the street to play with so-and-so.
Right.
They'll never understand that shit. It'll never happen because now you got to make sure your kids are in your eye view. You got to make sure these motherfuckers somebody's watching them at all time because it's motherfuckers weirdos out here, bro.
But dog, wasn't there? That's what I'm saying. Like when we grew up, dog, they had weirdos.
Nah, nigga, not like these motherfuckers.
But now, there's more. So you're saying there's more weirdos now than there was then?
I think so, bro.
That's crazy.
I think so, man. I think so.
Like the world has gotten crazier.
Yeah. Oh, definitely, man. Well, the world's fucked up now. It wasn't this fucked up when we was little.
See, I think it was.
And I think it's gonna be even more fucked up for the next generation.
No, we just didn't hear about it. The world was fucked up, dog.
It was very fucked up, but that's why we're starting to learn about it, and all these motherfuckers
and now we
sued about it. Like, nigga, what the fuck, man? That shit wasn't okay, R. Kelly.
Like, no,
that shit wasn't okay, R. Kelly.
Yeah, that shit wasn't okay.
You know what I'm saying?
We was listening to the fuck out of R. Kelly, and he was pedophile like a motherfucker.
Like a motherfucker, bro.
But I just heard this on the radio. Like, the Boy Scouts of America, like they're filing bankruptcy because of all of the fucking
lawsuits.
Right?
Yeah, I heard it.
Like, so it's been fucked up, dog.
No, I think that shit. I mean, check it out. I think that shit is real fucked up now. I think it's been fucked up, but now it's real fucked up, dog. Like, you can't let your kids. You can barely trust the fucking teachers now.
Hold up. Yeah, but you're right now.
You know what I'm saying? They raggedy. Not even that they raggedy, but it's people out there that's raggedy.
Yeah, dog. So I'm in a mood. I don't know if y'all noticed. I'm in a mood right now. Like, dog, I'm just like, damn, dog, man. Like, let's make America great again, dog.
When you say great, let's talk about make America great without going into, I don't know, talk about Trump raggedy. That motherfucker's trash. I don't know who the fuck we gonna vote for, but I know that motherfucker's trash.
Yeah, Trump.
I don't even want to say what make America great again, but when was America good? If you could take things back to when shit was good, when was it good? Like, we gotta start progressing shit, dog.
It was. I mean, dog. Like,
it was never.
It was never good. Like,
it ain't been good since we got here. Why are we still here? That's my thing. Why are we still here? We still talk about making America great again, and well, that's what Trump talk about. But we say that as people, and we say, you know, we gotta get back together and unify and shit. When maybe segregation.
Yeah, segregation fucked us.
Fucked us? Like, we should have been together.
No. Desegregation
Fucked us. Yeah, desegregation.
He did, but he didn't. Like, that's a hard statement to make, dog.
I feel you.
It's a real hard statement to make.
Because it's like, what would have been a better situation for us? Or what's better now? Were we even smart enough back then? Which we actually probably were. Because they learned shit from us.
Yep.
So we knew how to make whiskey correctly. You know what I'm saying? We the one that created new shit. We the one that... Didn't we create the red light or some shit?
Yeah, we did all that shit.
We made peanut butter.
Yeah, and the red light.
And blood. And look at our Black History.
And shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did all that.
So...
The Super Soaker.
Yeah, we made Super Soaker. That's fun. Why the fuck we make that shit? Black History Month. But yeah, man, like that's the thing. Like,
that was a daddy that got tired of his kids coming out. Can you feel like my water good?
Get your ass back.
Right, I'm about to put a 2-liter on your water. Fill this bitch all the way up.
So, but what I was saying was, what the fuck I was saying? I was saying, that's where we gotta figure out what's best for our culture. Because our culture, again, I hate to keep saying it, our culture's fucked up.
Which goes back to my original question.
Which also goes back to my question.
Okay.
When were we good?
We were never good, dog.
Are we in a down moment or an up moment? I actually think we're in an up moment, but we're not up enough.
Yeah, dog, like, I think for us, in our situation, and when I say us, I'm talking about, like African Americans. which is another fucked up conversation. But, like for us, I think this is the best that it's been.
Yeah,
which is crazy because it's still not good, but this is the best that it's been.
That's fucking crazy that you can even say that.
Yeah,
they're like we're like, this is as good as we've been forever.
Right. But
we need to do better, or we need to get back to wherever the fuck we were.
No, the best we were was like Black Wall Street.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah,
that's like the beginning, though.
You saw what happened there.
That's like the beginning. Like we missed the opportunity. We missed a great opportunity.
We ain't missed one.
No. I'm saying we recently missed a great opportunity.
Oh, okay, cool.
We missed 8 years of an opportunity.
Yeah, we did that. I see where you're going with that now.
You see what I'm saying? We missed 8 years of an opportunity for us to get our shit together.
We missed that one.
And it's gonna be a while before we get another chance like that.
Did he do enough?
No, fuck no, not for us.
Could he have done more?
Man, I don't even think so because we voted him in, and then we didn't go back and vote the next 2 years. We should have did.
Right.
We should have put more people in there around him.
But
that's our fault. We just put him in there and didn't put people in around him. But we don't have to go too deep into legislation and all that bullshit. But we missed the opportunity with him. But we're not in a good place as a community at all. I don't think.
So
a culture at all, because we're a very entertaining culture. Very entertaining. We can motherfucking put on a show. Where we can put on a fucking show. Clowns. We'll throw a party like a motherfucker.
Yeah, we do that.
But we will not fucking put some money together and, you know what I'm saying, do some good shit.
Right. So
or buy some property or create some businesses and things like that.
Right. So, like I asked a question earlier about, cultural stereotype. And somebody asked me that same question. And the first thing that came to mind was like, white men can't jump. Like, that's a stereotype. Right? Okay. So, and they correctly pointed out the fact that white men isn't a culture, it's a race. And like even with your response that Asians are good at math or Chinese people are good at math, that's a race. Like, so when we talking about culture, like
are we the only culture?
What is our culture? Like, and so okay, so you have black people, right? But that's a race.
Okay.
What's our culture?
Are we the only culture?
No, hell no.
What other cultures do you have?
That's what I'm asking you. It's like, what is our culture? I mean, I can start listing off a bunch of different shit, but
I mean, when you piece it all together, it's our music, it's our entertainers, it's our athletes, it's our sports, it's everything that does not move us forward.
No. But here's the thing, though, dad. Like, think about it. All right, let's just sports.
Sports is a part of our culture.
What
our
sport
athletes
is ours?
It's not ours. Athletes.
So athletes being athletic is our culture.
Sadly, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying, but that is the entertainment from our athletes, because the main athletes in all of these sports are typically black. You know what I'm saying? The main entertainers are typically black that our culture pays attention to, but it's the movement or the not the shadow, the movement or the, I don't know the word for what I'm trying to say, the movement or the motion or some bullshit behind what they're doing that moves our culture in a direction.
All right, let me try to hit it from this side of it. What's American culture? Like, are we a part of American culture?
That's where I was asking about. Are we the only one that brings what we do and call it a culture?
I would say no. because I feel like there's I think, like, example, there's a Jamaican culture.
Okay.
Like,
I could see that.
You know what I mean? Like, there's food, there's there's music, there's religion, there's language. That's all their own.
Okay. So maybe this might be a better question, because I could see the Jamaican culture, I could see a African American culture, or Negro culture. I don't know how we want to say that.
I don't know.
But I could also say that. No, I think we do. I could also say I could see a Korean culture.
Yeah.
I could see a K-pop. Hispanic culture.
Definitely.
I could see a culture for everyone except for white people.
I could see a culture for everyone.
Do white people have a culture?
That's a good question, because the first thing that came to mind was like,
when you think of the white culture,
right?
And you think of let's narrow culture down to a younger age. Say culture is a 21-year-old. What is the culture of a 21-year-old white kid?
That's an interesting question, because this is why I say that's interesting, because
has he been dipping and dabbing in our culture?
Exactly. Is a European American culture. That's eight. Let's just say 15 to 25.
Okay.
All right, 15 to 25. All right.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Is their culture unique?
No,
it's not.
There's nothing about their culture.
So I think that the reason why,
I mean, maybe it's not this. Maybe there is something about their culture, but it's just not entertaining. Our cultures are entertaining.
What I'm saying is that, like, there's such a blending now of African American culture with mainstream American culture that I don't think Why are we not mainstream? I think we are, though. That's my point.
So
my point is that we've lost our cultural identity because our cultural identity has become mainstream.
And it's so strong.
Yes.
So we are the culture.
We have, like, our culture has become the culture.
So the culture is really our. It was the fucking thing hanging up. Culture is that our word?
No.
White people don't have culture. Do white people have culture?
Yes.
What is their culture? I don't think they have a culture.
Because you labeling it wrong.
Well, how should I label it?
Because
I don't think white people have a culture.
Because you're talking about a race.
So how do I say we? Who is we?
Because
if we have a culture,
now we getting somewhere.
Okay.
When you say white people, who are you really talking about?
White people that's not black.
So you're talking about Americans, Europeans,
but now you're talking about demographics.
Right. So when you say culture, who are you really talking about? When you say white people.
And so you're saying, are white people part of our culture?
What I'm saying is,
are we
a part of their culture?
No, it's our culture.
What I'm saying is this is what I'm saying is that have we become American culture?
Black people.
Has African American culture become just American culture?
No.
How not?
Because we don't have the numbers.
Bullshit, we don't need it.
Yeah, we do.
No fucking way.
You can't have the culture and everybody's not doing it. We're not the culture. We're not a majority.
You don't have to be the majority, though.
We're the ones that we pay attention to. But there's a lot of motherfuckers that don't give a fuck what we're doing on a daily basis.
No way. Nope.
There's a lot of motherfuckers that are not a part of the culture that could say otherwise, that our culture is the minority culture. Like, there's a lot of people that could say what them niggas are doing are stupid. That does not reflect America, the great America.
You can say that. Who was at the Super Bowl this year? Who performed at the Super Bowl?
J-Lo and that white girl.
She not white.
I don't know what the fuck she is. She's not black.
She's a person of color.
Is she?
Yes.
I didn't know that. What color is she?
She's like South American, from somewhere.
Okay.
That's white?
I don't know what the fuck it is.
That's my point.
She's not a part of my culture. She has her own culture over there.
Okay, so, all right. Again, back to my point.
She has her own culture over there. It's not our culture.
She's Hispanic. She's a Latina.
Okay.
All right. So
she has a huge following.
All right, she's a Latina.
So who would you compare her to in our environment, our world?
Who is, when you say our, who are you
She's
talking
not
about?
our.
Who are you talking about?
Our black people, our culture.
Black people, okay, so are we including Africans?
I don't care who we include, but she's not a part of it.
Okay, fine. Is J-Lo
a part of our culture?
Who's our?
J-Lo is, she's okay. She's cool, but she's not like strictly our culture. She's not I wouldn't give her a part of our. I mean, she's brown or whatever the fuck she is.
Can you identify what is our?
It ain't what the fuck.
Our?
It ain't Shakira or whatever fuck her name is that was at the Super Bowl with
Okay.
J-Lo.
I'll grant you
J-Lo
that.
is, she's okay, but I was not entertained by the Super Bowl performance.
Not even a point of matter of you being entertained or not.
I'm not understanding you, man.
Like, I just want to know, when you say our, who are you referring to?
Not. When I'm saying R, I'm talking about my people, my black people.
Okay.
My R is black people.
Okay.
My R is not me in white people. I'm sorry.
All right.
That's not my R. We're not tight like that.
When you say black people, you're only talking about people of color.
Yes, people of color
in America.
I mean, it could be wherever they are at. I don't care where they're at. I'm just saying our culture or our people. When I say our,
so you're not you feel like you're a part of Nigerian culture?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not. When you say so, let's break that culture part down.
That's what I'm asking you.
I am not. I don't know their music. I don't know who the fuck they enjoy. I don't know that shit. So I could say I'm not a part of the culture of that.
You don't dress. You don't eat.
Right.
You don't listen to the music. That's all.
Right.
You don't speak the language.
Exactly, which is the same reason why J-Lo and Shakira is not a part of my culture. I'm not a part of their culture. I don't drink like them. I don't eat like them. I don't fucking dance like them. I don't fucking sing like them. It's not my culture.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's where I'm saying that they're not a part of our culture.
J-Lo, I would be willing to say that J-Lo speaks English just like you.
Okay.
She dresses
so does Billy Ray Cyrus. He speaks English.
Okay.
He's not my culture.
All right. J-Lo dresses like a lot of these chicks out here.
So does Billy Ray Cyrus. He wears skinny jeans.
Okay. All right. J-Lo done rap before.
So does Billy Ray.
Okay.
That does not make you a part of my culture. You're not accepted. You're not a part of my culture.
She's not a part of your race.
No, I didn't say no. I never said the word race.
No, what I'm saying, the way
I don't enjoy what she does, so she's not a part of my culture.
So the only people that's a part of your culture is the people that you enjoy?
It has to be, yes, you have the ability.
No, they got a lot of young ass mumble rappers that you don't enjoy.
I'm not gonna say they're trash though.
Yes, you do.
They're trash, but they are still. No, that is completely different. That is completely different.
You will sit here right now today and say Lil Wayne is trash.
Lil Wayne is trash, but he's a part of the culture.
But what you just said.
No. When I say he's trash, it just means I'm not a fan of him. His shit
just like you're not a fan of J-Lo.
No, that's completely different.
How is it different?
It's way fucking different.
How?
It's way fucking different. It's fucking country music or whatever the fuck it is. I don't like that type of music. I don't like her type of music.
You don't like bad hip hop either.
No, I like hip hop though.
But you don't like bad hip hop.
No, I will accept it that it's hip hop.
Okay.
That doesn't mean I have to like it. I don't like half of these young niggas, but I know that it's hip hop and I know that it's a part of the culture.
Okay. Yes.
So I'll accept that as a part of the culture. Just because you make a rap song does not make you a part of the culture.
I would also say that hip hop is American culture.
It is a American culture, but there are other American cultures that are outside of just hip hop. That doesn't mean I have to. There's a hip hop culture, there's a country culture. Yes. There's a Chinese culture, there's a Korean culture. Yes. I'm not a part of that culture, but we are not the American culture. We are American culture, but I don't think that we are the American culture.
So because I don't think there's a definition for our culture. All right, let me make that statement better or more accurate. I don't think all quote unquote black people, and when I say black people, I'm talking about African Americans. I don't think all African Americans subscribe to African American culture.
Never said that. I never said.
No, I'm not saying you did. I'm just saying that that's a problem. Let that marinate for a second. Go ahead and pull up.
So that's a problem that African American culture
is that there's a lot of African Americans that not only don't subscribe to African American culture, they turn their back on it. They look down upon it. Mm-hmm. That's a fucking problem. If we're talking about how we need to do better, mm-hmm. and how this is the best that it's ever been and it's still not good.
Mm-hmm. But again,
part of it is because we don't have an identity.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. So that's where it comes into the point of what is our culture? Is our culture the bullshit, or is our culture the progressive movements and the things that some of us are trying to do? Or is it okay for me to say, you know what, I'm not a part of that culture anymore?
I think in order to be able to say you are or aren't, there has to be some type of identity to it. And I think it's hard to give an identity. So
is culture overspoken?
Not at all. Because
is the word culture overused?
I think it's misunderstood. Because I think a lot of people, especially here in America, intertwine or use the term culture and race interchangeably.
And it shouldn't be.
Hell no, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be, not even the slightest, because, and here's the bigger point that I'm making. So, a guy like Clarence Thomas.
Okay.
I don't think he's a part of our culture. I think he's a black guy. He's an African American. But I don't think he identifies with African American culture.
Why though?
Because that's not how he chooses to live his life.
So is there only one African American culture?
Yes.
So if someone chooses to live their life a way that you do not, they're not a part of the culture?
Right. I'm saying to you right now that you can't choose your race, but you can absolutely choose your culture. I can decide if I want to be a part of Southern culture. I can decide if I want to be a part of...
Wait. I don't agree with that. You actually can't. No, your race is given at birth, right?
Yeah, that's why I said you can't choose your race.
I thought you said you can. My bad.
No.
Maybe I misheard you.
Yeah, you can't choose your race, but you can absolutely choose your culture.
Because your race is given to you, right?
Yeah, your race is you're born.
But I don't have to be a part of this.
Let me say this first, because I don't want nobody to just misconstrue what I'm saying or not understand the way I go about this shit. Race is completely fucking made up.
Okay.
Okay. I just wanted to put that out there.
Okay.
Like, your ethnicity is real.
Okay.
Race is...
We're just being technical.
Race is fucking made up.
This is going to go over a lot of people's head.
Yeah.
We're okay with that.
Okay. I'm way okay with that. Because, fuck the lowest common denominator.
Yeah. We're just going... That's going to go over people's head.
Yeah. So, my point is that, like, let's just talk hip-hop culture.
Okay.
Because we can agree, I think, that there is a hip-hop culture.
Yes.
Right.
That's fair to say. Now, when you break it down like that, and you say a hip-hop culture, that's my point where J-Lo, Shakira, I don't feel like they're part of hip-hop culture.
Okay.
Right.
No, I agree.
All
right. But all black people aren't a part of hip-hop culture.
Agreed.
Right.
Definitely agree.
But we can also say that hip-hop is a part of black culture.
But yeah, it's an umbrella of the black culture.
I think it comes
under the umbrella of the black culture.
Yes.
You have a black culture, and then under that you have a hip hop culture, but it's still a part of the black culture. But not everybody that's a part of the black culture is a part of the hip hop culture.
Yes. So, with that being said, with that understanding that you just broke down for us, are we willing to say that black culture is under the umbrella of American culture?
Yeah, of course. Because American culture is the same situation. Black culture is just one culture. It's not the culture, but it's just one culture of America. America has tons of cultures.
So, the question is, in order for us to make even a step in the right direction as a people, do we have to separate black culture from American culture?
In order for us to do what?
In order for us to progress as a people.
No.
All right, elaborate, sir.
In order for us to progress as a people, do we have
Here in America,
do we have to?
This is America.
Here in America, do we have to separate our own selves from other cultures to be progressive? No. If we separated ourselves from other cultures completely, could we be successful? Yes. But do we have to? No.
All right. I guess this is the reason.
Could I be successful not strictly dealing with my culture and no other cultures? Could I be successful? Yes. Do I have to? No.
Right.
But could I? Yes. That's where I'm trying to say with that.
Okay. Now here's the issue.
Now, do I want to? I would prefer to do it with my with my people. But do I have to? No, I really don't have to.
This is the hard part for me.
I can go be very successful with a chicken shack in the hood.
Right.
Or I can go be successful with a Starbucks.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
But this is my dilemma.
Okay.
Because I don't really have a good answer for this.
Okay.
In my heart, I feel like the only way that we can coalesce as a people and move the quote unquote black agenda forward is to become more, in a sense, introverted to us. But I don't think that means that you have to completely separate from the overall American culture. And I'll give you an example. We was riding down, we were looking for crawfish today.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And
into the Chinese folk.
And we ended up going into the little Chinatown.
Hong Kong market.
So when we drove into that market, it dawned on me that we don't have anywhere in Dallas a place like that. There is no quote unquote black village.
Not with everything that they had.
No, hell no. No, and so, but they have that. They have all across America in large cities, I should say. There's places
right down the street, nigga. They had 2 of them motherfuckers.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So there's places in big cities around America that you have your little Italys, you have your Chinatowns, you have your Germantowns. I mean, there's all.
You even got the Africans.
Right. I mean, even Africans, which is
crazy.
Dude, this shit is about to turn into a 4-hour podcast. But what I'm saying is that you have a Chinatown, but we all know that Chinese people have integrated it throughout mainstream American culture as well. But they still have their own shit. Like, so is it bad for me to say that, yes, integrate into American society, but we should still have our own shit.
Area.
Yes, we should still have our own shit.
Even when you say that, you think about. Let's talk about the Chinese. I hate to say Chinese. I don't know if that's right. Are they Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese?
East Asians.
Yeah, whatever.
We gonna group them all together.
Yeah, I guess whatever. They have the Hong Kong market.
Right.
Or 2 or 3 of these motherfuckers.
Which this is not a name that we're giving it.
This is what it's called.
That's the actual name of it. It's Hong Kong market.
Grand Prairie, Texas, on Pioneer.
Right.
And there's 2 of them. One of them is still on Pioneer, like I said. But they'll have that. They'll have that whole market. They got a grocery store.
Right.
They got seafood store. They got dresses. They got food places. They got meat market. They got all kind of shit over there, right? Basically, they got all kind of shit. But then they also have in the middle of the hood, they have nail salons. They selling weave. You know what I'm saying? They got gas stations. So they're still have their own central location,
right?
But they're still expanding.
And then they branched out into other
places.
You know
what I'm saying? Bayou Cat is actually not by anybody black.
Right.
Bayou Cat Seafood in Arlington.
Right. I mean, just like we can go to, we got the closest mall to us is Parks Mall. And there's literally in the food court at Parks Mall, there's a Cajun grill. And guess what they sell at the Cajun grill? Fucking shrimp fried rice at the Cajun grill. So my point in saying all of this and getting into this whole little spiel is the fact that why do we feel, or I'm not even going, let me make it personal. Why do I feel bad for saying that we need our own shit? Because, and here's the problem, is that we will also say we need equality and we want the same opportunities as everybody else, and we don't want to be treated any differently, and we need programs like affirmative action because we need to have equity, and we need all of those things, and so the European Americans will say, well, you want to have all of these things with us and be equal with us and have affirmative action and have scholarships for just you so you can be on a level playing field, but then you're going to say, but you want your own shit as well?
Okay. And I want to piggyback on that and ask you a question, because the only difference between where we went and got the crawfish at today and Big T Plaza in Oak Cliff or whatever that is, I think that might actually be considered Duncanville, South Dallas, wherever Big T Plaza is. If you're in Dallas, you know where that's at. The only difference between there and where we went today is there's a grocery store in there. But you've never been there. And there's a lot of people who have never been there because we don't support when we have the opportunity to do that. We don't support because it might not be as nice. The floor might not be as clean. It might not be set up as nice. The quality is not as nice. So we don't support our own people. Like we literally could say there's enough black owned restaurants in Dallas that we could eat at only black owned restaurants during the weekend or something. Like,
Right.
if we said every Sunday we only gonna eat at black place, we're not eating nowhere else. We're not going to these other places. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do we do that?
Because we don't want to.
You don't want to.
We don't want
This
to.
is again where our culture is fucked up.
Right, because we don't have an identity, dog.
Yeah, we don't.
Like,
we're not together.
Like,
as a culture.
even. I mean, just as simple as the statement that I made earlier, like how they had like Africans have many establishments that other Africans like go and do business with, all like solely. Like they're when they eat, they're going to an African restaurant. When they buy their clothes, they're going to an African business. All of those things.
They fuck with their people though.
Right, but that's not their people. Aren't their people our people? Like, aren't we the same people?
They do look at us kind of crazy.
We look at them crazy.
Exactly, it's a fucking problem.
Like, it's fucking. It's like bizarro world.
That even if that was the case, even though that is the case though, where is our people at?
Again, it goes back to the question: when you say our, you have to know who our is.
Yeah.
Like, and I know this sounds silly, but Black Panther was real, dog. Like, the shit that they brought up between the lines in that movie was not even between the lines. They were overtly bringing it up. Like, there's such a fucking divide between Africa or Africans and African Americans. Like, and we're the same people.
But
like,
Africa, and the sad thing is that there's a major difference between Africans and African Americans.
yes.
It's a major fucking difference. And Africans have a cultural establishment and cultural, it's not even cultural bias, but it is a bias, but it's a good bias because they support each other.
Yes.
But African Americans are the ones that we need to get our shit together.
But do you think that it's because we are trying so hard to assimilate into American culture?
I would say that it's assimilating to America. I just think that we're just blinded of trying to build our own culture, man. Our culture's fucked up, man. And it starts at a very young age.
Hell yeah, it starts before we even get into school, because I'm sure you've seen it, like where they did the experiment with the little toddlers and they put the baby dolls out, and the toddlers, they put a white baby doll and a black baby doll, and the little black toddlers, before they even are in school, they'll gravitate to the white baby dolls. Like, so it starts even before we get into school, dog.
Nah, we fucked up, dog. Fucked up as a culture, man. We got a lot of bullshit that we got a lot of bullshit that we do as a culture that, we don't support each other. We don't know how to. I mean, we're real lost as a culture, bro.
We're lost. That's the
real
best
lost
term,
as
dog.
culture.
You hit the nail on the head with that one. We are lost.
I don't think we know how to support each other, or how to. A part of supporting each other, not to go directly into that, it's like, even just to break it down to that, is grieving. To just break it all the way down.
Okay.
I don't think we know how to help each other grieve. I don't think we know how to help each other be successful. I don't think we know how to help each other when we're not being successful.
Right. I
don't think we know how to help each other because we all are so stuck on our own ways.
Dog, you know
if
what?
That makes sense.
Yeah, I absolutely understand what you're saying. And I think, and I hate, because I don't want people to take this the wrong way, but I think it's real. I really hate saying it like this, but I don't know any other way to say it. But I really think it's because we've tried so hard for so long to be a part of European American culture.
To be a part of their culture.
Yes.
And we're not them, though.
We're not them. We are no different than any other minority group in America.
Yeah.
And because of that, we should act like every other minority group in America, but we don't. We have tried, and some would say quite successfully, even though we still think shit is fucked up. We've quite successfully have integrated ourselves into the mainstream American culture, dog.
So do we live our culture
Through
trying to impress others that are not a part of our culture?
Yes. Not even others that's not a part.
Because
specifically Europeans.
Directly, yes, Europeans. Like, have we gotten to the point where we're too busy about how they view us or how we're trying to be a part of their culture that we've lost our own self?
Yes.
Like, where is? I think we said this when we were leaving the Hong Kong market. Like, where's home for us? Where's home for us? For us, when I say us, I say African Americans. And where's home for us?
I can tell you exactly.
It's not
where
here.
It is. I can tell you exactly where it is.
It's not here.
It's Africa.
But
you don't feel that way.
You don't.
I'm just saying, like, but that's what it is, dog.
Yeah, you don't.
I mean,
because no one's. I mean, we as a culture take all these fucking trips to fucking everywhere in the fucking world, but nobody goes to Africa.
Well, here's something, and I ain't never really thought about this until still now that we having the conversation. You know how, like, European Americans can identify with a particular country.
Yeah.
Like, you know, hey, my people are from France, or my people
I'm going to France.
Yeah. Man, I'm Scottish. You know.
Going to Scotland.
But we say, we can't nail down where our ancestors are from, other than to say we're from Africa.
And half of
which
us,
is a continent.
And half of us would say that shit and be like, oh, I'm going to, or say they want to go to Africa. All right, what part of Africa you going?
Exactly. It's a fucking continent, dog.
What part of that? Where you going at in Africa?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what
most of us.
We don't have a home. We don't know a home over there to go to, because if you don't know, you can go to one side of Africa and get treated a whole one way, and go to the whole other side and be a whole another way.
Like East Africa and West Africa,
they don't even fuck with each other like that.
Completely different. Right.
It's like East Coast with West Coast.
Exactly.
Old school style.
Right.
Nigga, they do not fuck with each other.
They don't party with each other, none of that. But my point, more to the point, is that, like, if we say, oh, now, where you from? Well, a lot of us would be like, oh, I'm from Mississippi, or my people from Mississippi, or my people from Louisiana, or my people from Chicago.
But are they?
But are they?
Are they?
But they're really not. Like,
that is as far as you go back.
That's as far as you can go back, dog.
As far as your Ancestry.com goes back.
Exactly, dog. And so when you can't identify with a home, you identify with where your kidnappers
brought you.
Think about this shit, dog. Think about if a kid gets kidnapped from Dallas and gets taken to fucking Seattle, and they're there for the rest of their fucking lives, and they have kids there and everything.
I'm from Seattle.
I'm from Seattle. Think about how fucked up that is, dog.
Your great grandkids like that shit.
Yes.
Man, we fucked up, man.
No, it is so, and so when I hear people talk about, oh, you got to support black business, or you got to do this, or we got to do that, we have to come together as a people. I'm like, dog, like, we're so fucked up that I don't even know if that's even fucking possible.
I'm with you, bro.
So at this point, do we just say, fuck it? We are just American? We just going, hey, fuck it, man. God bless America in this bitch. But no, because we don't want to do that either.
I again, like we've been saying all night, we talking race versus culture and all that shit. And I think that we're at a bad place right now.
No, I'm telling you what it is that we are kidnapped children. We are kidnapped children, dog.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's very safe to say.
Yeah. We're kidnapped children, and the bad part about it is our parents don't even want to claim us anymore. Like, I mean, real shit.
Because they're disappointed in us.
Yeah.
They are disappointed in us.
Yeah.
They are very disappointed in us. But from this point, I'm trying to make my ancestors proud at that point. So be sure to grab one of them shirts.
Make your ancestors proud, man.
Yeah.
I guess. I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Or should we just say fuck it and start our own shit? I mean, there's no clear and defined path or answer to these fucking questions. There is none. And I think both of us will claim to be well-educated black men. You know?
But we can't find a solution.
But there's no clear answer to this shit, dog.
Yeah. So we can sit and talk about it all day, but even if we allow everybody else to talk about it and chime in on it, there's no clear answer.
There's no clear answer.
Everybody's going to feel a little bit different.
Right. And
which is the problem.
Like, this is the thing. So I'm going to let y'all into a little bit of behind the scenes. So, like, you know, Hollywood and I, we talk about, you know, different business ventures all the time. And we were sitting in Hong Kong market, and I'm just like, dog, why can't we have something like this? Why can't we have a mall type setting and have our own business? We have
our
mall, like our village,
yeah.
where we have a couple of barbecue spots, soul food spot. You know, we have
seafood spot.
You know, we have a seafood spot. We have our own
detail shop.
You know,
barber shop,
all that,
beauty salon,
right?
Mall, grocery store.
Right, but here's the thing, though. If we were to do that,
would you fuck with it?
Would you really fuck with it?
No.
Like, for real, would you really fuck
where
with it?
Where would you fuck with it, and where would you put it? Where would we put it?
Like, if you had the opportunity to go to a black-owned grocery store or just swing by fucking Kroger, would you go to Kroger?
Would you? Okay, if you put a black-owned grocery store in Grand Prairie, and I live in Arlington, would I drive 10 miles to go there as opposed to driving less than a mile to go to Kroger?
You would go to Kroger, probably.
You would go to Kroger. And that's fucked up, man.
No, like, so what are we really trying to do? Like, okay, so we have our nonprofit. We sell our merchandise. We do all our things. We have our podcasts and all of those different things. And, man, thank y'all because y'all are listening, so we preaching to the choir. But, no, there's no reason for us not to be. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard for us to support each other. Like, why is that difficult? Why is that a chore? Like, it feels like a chore.
Yep.
If somebody say, all right, now we're going to have a Buy Black weekend. Like, most black people would look at that as a chore.
Yep.
To figure out, all right, well, let me go try to find out what these black-owned businesses are. Oh, shit. Here we go. Here's the new challenge. Here's the new Facebook challenge. Mm-hmm. Like, why we can't have it? Why that can't be a Facebook challenge? We have motherfuckers.
Everything else stupid is on that.
Right, we have motherfuckers pouring ice over their head.
No, what's the new one we saw today?
Oh, the Stall Crusher or whatever.
Look that shit up.
Like, we have the stupidest challenges, but if somebody challenges you to buy black, you like, man.
Every Saturday. Niggas wouldn't do that shit. So we don't fuck with each other like that. Our race and our culture is really fucked up, dog.
Right.
We don't know how to treat each other. We don't know how to help each other. We all the way fucked up, bro.
Right. And I mean, you know, it's one of the things. Like, I don't know, dog. I'm off of it. I'm over it. I vented. It's been a while since we've been on the mic.
All right.
I vented. What else we got on the list?
Let's talk
about to leave it alone.
Let's talk some bullshit. Let's talk some shit before we go.
All right.
So let me say this first. Let me put a disclaimer out here on this politics shit, but we can go into this shit a little bit. We're gonna say all this shit to say that whoever the fuck it is, we're gonna vote anyway.
Yeah, no doubt. Because Trump got it done.
But we about to bash everybody for a second.
Mayor Pete.
Buttigieg. That's weird for a gay dude name to be Buttigieg.
Buttigieg.
Whatever his name is.
Buttigieg.
That shit he need to go to. I don't fuck with him either.
Why you don't fuck with him?
I don't know, man. He's not presidential to me.
Like, I mean...
I don't even know what presidential means anymore after this motherfucker we got in there now.
Real.
But I just, if I have to, if I have to, I'll vote for him. He's not a top person for me. I don't know if he can beat Trump.
Yeah, that's real. That's real.
I don't know if he can beat Trump, man.
Like, Rush Limbaugh really... Like, dog,
Trump a bad motherfucker in a debate. Because that son of a bitch is stupid. Trump is Tyson Fury.
Shit.
You ain't you with some weird shit you ain't be prepared for. It's gonna fuck you up. Because you ain't ready to bounce back. You like, man, this motherfucker trash.
Speaking of black culture, how many black folks were disappointed in Wilder ass?
Man, that nigga, them trash.
He got his ass fucking beef up.
But that Trump is Tyson Fury, bro. Big sorry motherfucker. No, he ain't supposed to be the champ.
But knocking everybody ass out.
Hey, big out there dancing around looking goofy and shit. And beat that nigga ass.
Yeah, that was disappointing. Even though I said it was gonna happen, but that's neither here nor there. So we got Elizabeth Warren.
Hey, did Cory Booker ever officially drop out?
Yes.
Did he? No, for real, bro. I think he just wasn't on that debate. I don't think he ever officially said I quit.
No, Cory Booker was out there.
Do you remember remember something saying Cory Booker was out?
Yes, he officially dropped out.
I don't remember that shit.
It happened. It was.
I think he just got went away.
No. It wasn't newsworthy. But yes,
I think he just went away.
No, he dropped out after. I think he dropped out well before Iowa. Yeah, he dropped out.
I don't remember that announcement.
Like when I think he dropped out like after the third debate. Yeah,
the one he wasn't on. The one he wasn't on.
Yeah, he was like,
okay. So who we got left? Elizabeth Warren. She just like Bernie to me, man.
Yeah. Like
she's a cleaned up Bernie.
I got a question for you. Like, are you with this socialism shit?
That shit Bernie be on?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I ain't really quite figured. Bernie been around for 2 years. No, not 2 years. 8 years now. How long? When that was? 4 years ago.
Bernie?
Yeah.
Shit, Bernie.
4 years ago.
You know,
Bernie. He went against Hillary 4 years ago, right?
You know, Bernie.
I know he been around since Martin Luther King. I think he walked with that motherfucker. So I know nigga like 80, nigga. But I'm talking about like been in the presidential talk.
Nah, he was in the presidential talk when Obama. He was about to run against Obama for Obama's second term.
Really?
Yeah. Like Obama had like basically Obama dropped his cock on him and like he was like, "Nah, don't do that shit."
Sit your ass down.
Yeah.
Bernie.
Basically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all that. But yeah, officially, I guess he ran for president in 2016. So he's been around for 4 years.
It's not really this. I just don't know. I don't know if Bernie runs the right. I don't know, man. This presidential candidate shit and process is so fucked up. It's raggedy as fuck, dog.
You think so?
I think it is fucked up. Because number one, you gotta have money to even run. Like, it's a couple people who couldn't
like,
even.
Okay,
the process of it.
Yeah, I see what you're doing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the process of it is bullshit. Of who still is around and motherfucker who ain't had a vote, nothing yet, is still around. But the motherfucker just running out of money. I think Elizabeth Warren gonna run out of money.
Yeah, I think
what's the other girl? Klobuchar?
Yeah.
Is that her name? Klobuchar?
Klobuchar? From Minnesota?
Yeah. I don't know.
From Minnesota.
I think eventually she's gonna run out of money too, man.
Yeah, if Biden don't do nothing in South Carolina, he done. Done.
If Bernie beat Biden in South Carolina, it is over.
If Biden doesn't come in the top two.
Did Biden finish top 2 in Nevada? Did he get second?
No.
He didn't?
No.
I thought he got second place.
No, he ain't finished better than third.
He was in second.
Well, no, you know what? He might have been second.
He was second.
Yeah,
early.
he was second. Yeah, you're right. He was second. But he still got his ass whooped.
He gotta win South Carolina. Ain't no second and third. He gotta win South Carolina.
Like, why does he get the black vote? Why was that a thing?
You know the answer to that.
Because he was Obama's vice president? But Obama didn't even want to endorse him.
Obama would be trying to play smart. He'd be smart thinking shit.
Nigga, Obama just knocking off Michelle and they living their life, dog.
They don't give a fuck about this shit.
Not at all, dog.
They like, man, that really don't mean nothing. They like the House run shit, not the president.
Yeah, dog, like.
And he like, man, fuck that president to vote.
No, Obama did his 4 years and now he is enjoying.
Look at this. Give him an opportunity to run again.
Would you?
To get Trump out of there, I would.
Like, okay, I got a real question for you.
Mm-hmm.
If it was Obama and Yang.
Yang?
I'm going Yang.
Yang.
I'm going Yang. I'm going Yang over everybody right now. Well, actually, I'm not because he quit.
Yeah, he did quit. He ran out of money.
What else we got on the list, dog?
Pretty much nothing, man. That was pretty much it.
That was it, man?
Yep, Our Village. Yep, pretty much it. That's pretty much it.
Dog, I really want y'all to go and vote.
Yeah, man, y'all go vote.
Like, that's real.
And then go again in 2 years.
And then I want y'all to go see Issa Rae.
Yeah, that shit was good, man.
Issa Rae is sexy.
I think she's funny, man. I just like her, man.
She has a great personality.
Yeah.
I don't even know her, but she has a great
She
personality.
has a pretty smile, too.
She has a great smile.
It's an innocent kind of smile.
Yes. She had
just gazing eyes that's kind of hot.
Yes, dog. She has that real sexy sex appeal.
No,
She has
no,
sex
no, no.
appeal.
Sexy.
No, she's not sexy.
Sexy.
She
not
is
sex appeal.
not sexy,
I
dog.
don't really want to fuck her.
You have to
I don't
have
really
a
want to
body.
fuck her.
You have to have a body
To have sex appeal.
to be sexy.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you are so wrong about
Sex
this,
appeal
dog.
means you are sexually appealing to me. She is not sexually appealing to me. She does not have an ass.
So you wouldn't knock off.
If she never said a word, I would knock her off.
Stop.
Is that not fair to say?
No, that's not fair to say.
If she never said a word, I would not touch her.
Because she's not sexy.
No, it's because she has no sex appeal.
No, it's because she's not sexy. As soon as she opens her mouth,
She becomes
that's the
sexy.
appeal.
No.
The appeal is her personality.
Mm-mm.
No, you are so
The appeal-
wrong about this.
No,
I can't
her
believe you've been
personality-
wrong about this for like 6 months.
Her personality makes her shit just sexy. She has no sex appeal.
No.
She has no sex appeal. She look like her titties probably sag.
But I bet she got big areolas. You had to be with us for a while to get that one.
Understand that.
Yeah.
But I bet she do too. I bet she got the big ass areola stick. I bet she got some whoop. Let's go. You wrong, bro. You wrong.
Hey, you think she shaved?
No.
Nah, I bet she got that thing cleaned up.
I bet she do. Cause she's not cute.
What?
That's why she got cleaned up.
Nah, she is
I bet
definitely
her
cute,
bald
dog.
as a motherfucker.
She cute, dog.
She probably bald like a nigga forehead, nigga. Ain't no hair on that.
Nah, you tripping. Issa Rae is cute.
No, she is cute.
Thank you.
She's cute. That's about it.
I'm glad you finally came around. And she has a great personality.
Great, awesome personality.
And she has a great smile.
Beautiful smile.
And you'll knock off. You would know.
If she never said a
God,
what was the thing they
dog.
say at church? If she never said a mumbling word,
You stupid.
I wouldn't touch her.
You're dumb.
I wouldn't touch her, man.
You have no fucking sense whatsoever.
It's
dog.
fucking late as a motherfucker, y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all
man.
don't know, but just know that this episode was recorded real fucking late.
Nah, it is right now.
Late as a motherfucker.
Central Standard Time. It is 2:37 Central Standard Time.
And we gotta work tomorrow.
A.M.
AM, right.
And I gotta drive to Houston today.
By 7. Some shit.
Yeah, nah.
And then we'll take a nap. But y'all, let's get the fuck up out of here, man. Appreciate everybody tuning in, checking us out. Doing what the fuck we do, the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast. Come
Man.
back for your funk ass. Now, let's pop a shot, man. Get the fuck out of here with a shot. How about that?
nah.
Before I go to
Final
sleep.
shots. Final shots. Hey, y'all check out Quap Cares. Quap Cares is adopting a school, man. Y'all can send your donations, send your school supplies, all that good old stuff, man. Let's get it in.
Yeah, man. Do what the fuck we do,
We
man.
gonna try to start. I mean, guys, man, let's just do better.
Yeah, let's just do better as people, man. Our race is fucked up. Our culture is fucked up. All that shit's fucked up. Probably the name of this episode, Race vs. Culture. But it's all fucked up anyway. It's trash. Make our shit great again. Or whatever the fuck we need to do.
Man, make your ancestors proud.
Make your ancestors proud. How about that shit?
Make your ancestors proud.
Just make your ancestors proud. So let's do what we do, man. Take the last shot. Get the fuck up out of here, bro. You got your shot. I got my shot. Up to it, down to it. Fuck those that don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Let's take this motherfucking drink, nigga. Drink. Ready to go? You ready to go?
Man, like we always do around this time, God is love.
And love is God.
We out this bitch.
Now hit my motherfucking theme music, bitch.
It's the Chicken and Whiskey Podcast, so just grab a glass, finger licking entertainment you don't wanna pass. Hosted by RobHollywood and Jay, do the groove, the dynamic too. It's barbershop talk, you know it's chopped and screwed.